Hello, English learners. Welcome back to LifeTalk English. I'm Nico.
And I'm Elisa.
Today's topic might sound easy, but trust me, this might be harder than it sounds. We're talking about how to describe your job in English.
Yeah, because it's not just about saying, I'm a teacher or I work in an office. It's also about how you say it and what kind of details make it sound natural.
Exactly. You'll learn how to talk about your work, where you work, and even what you enjoy about it, all in smooth, everyday English.
And of course, we'll make it fun. Liking what you hear? Hit that like button and subscribe to join us for more.
And don't forget, comment and tell us what kind of topics you want in the next episode.
Or just tell us what your dream job is.
Now, settle in, maybe grab a notebook, or just relax with your headphones on, and let's ease into today's English journey together.
So, Nico, how do you usually answer when someone asks, what do you do?
I'd say I'm an English teacher and podcast host. Nice and simple.
Right. But sometimes people get nervous and say things like, I'm working in teacher, or I'm a job in company.
Yeah, those are common little mistakes. So let's fix that for everyone listening. The key is I'm a job title.
Like, I'm a nurse, I'm a driver, I'm a designer.
Exactly. And if your job doesn't use a, like when it's plural or not countable, you can say, I work in.
For example, I work in education, or I work in marketing.
Right, that's perfect for general fields. Oh, and for company names, just say, I work at company name.
I work at Google, I work at a bank, I work at a hospital. It sounds natural and clear.
Here's a fun test for our listeners. Say your job out loud right now.
Go ahead, we'll wait.
See, you sound more confident already.
Nico, what about people who are students or not working right now? How can they answer politely?
Great question. You can say, I'm a student, I'm looking for a job, or I'm between jobs right now.
Oh, I like between jobs. It sounds gentle and positive, not stressful.
Yes, it's polite and neutral. English has many soft ways to talk about life situations like that.
Sometimes people also say, I'm self-employed. That means you work for yourself, right?
Correct. Or you can say, I'm a freelancer. That means you take projects for different clients.
Like me. I do voice work and teaching, so I could say I'm a freelance teacher and voice actor.
Perfectly said.
Okay, let's make it practical. Imagine you're meeting someone for the first time at a party. What's a simple conversation you could have?
Sure. I'll be me. You be a new friend.
All right.
Hi, I'm Nico. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What do you do, Nico?
I'm an English teacher and podcast host. How about you?
I'm a freelance designer. I work with small businesses and content creators.
That sounds creative. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I love helping people build their brand and style.
That's it. That's a perfect short conversation.
It's friendly, simple, and you can add small details like, I enjoy it, it's busy but fun, or I've been doing it for 3 years.
Right. Adding one extra sentence gives the listeners something to respond to.
Can we go over a few more examples?
Sure.
Okay. I'm a doctor. I work at a local clinic.
Nice.
I'm a chef. I work in a restaurant downtown.
Excellent.
I'm a software engineer. I work from home.
That one's becoming very common these days.
Yeah, thanks to technology and coffee.
So let's talk a bit about pronunciation. When you say, I'm a, it usually sounds like, I'm a.
Oh, yes. I'm a teacher becomes I'm a teacher.
It's small, but it helps you sound smoother. Native speakers connect words naturally.
And we can practice a few together. Ready?
Sure.
Okay. Repeat after me, listeners. I'm a student.
I'm a driver.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a designer.
Perfect.
Here's another common phrase. I work as.
Oh, right. Like, I work as a teacher or I work as a translator.
Exactly. It's a nice way to explain your role, especially if your title is unusual or creative.
For example, I work as a content creator. That sounds very 2025.
True. And if you want to describe your responsibilities, you can say, I'm responsible for.
Like, I'm responsible for managing our social media accounts.
That's a great sentence to use in job interviews, too.
Speaking of interviews, some learners confuse I'm working with I work.
Yes, let's clarify that. I work means your regular job, your general routine. I'm working means what you're doing right now.
So, I work at a bank means my job, but I'm working at a bank this week could mean it's temporary.
Exactly. One is general, one is temporary or in progress.
That's helpful. And it's good to remember you don't need fancy vocabulary to sound fluent, just clear structure and confidence.
Right. If you can talk about your job for 1 or 2 minutes, that's already great practice.
Hey, Nico, quick cultural question. Do people in your country often ask, what do you do right away?
Yes, it's common. It's a polite way to show interest, but in some cultures, it can feel too personal.
Yeah. In some places, people prefer to talk about hobbies or the weather first.
Exactly. So if you're not comfortable answering directly, you can just say, I'm in between jobs right now, or I do a bit of everything.
That's friendly and safe.
And here's a fun twist. Sometimes people use humor, like, I'm a professional coffee drinker.
Or, I'm an email warrior.
That's a good one. It breaks the ice and shows personality.
Okay, let's do a quick mini role play for our listeners. You're at a networking event. Say something natural when someone asks about your work.
Sure. I'm a teacher. I help people feel more confident speaking English.
Nice! That's short but powerful. Your turn, Nico.
I'm a designer. I create digital art and help small businesses build their identity.
Beautifully said. You see, everyone, talking about your job isn't about long words. It's about clarity, rhythm, and confidence.
And now that you've practiced this, you're ready for our next section, describing your daily work routine.
Like what time you start, what you do in the morning, and what your workday looks like.
So stick around. We'll build on what you've learned.
And maybe add some coffee breaks, too.
Definitely. Welcome back, everyone. In the last section, we talked about how to say what you do, your job title, your field, and how to sound natural.
Right. And now we're going to help you talk about what your typical day looks like, your daily routine at work.
This is where English really becomes part of your life, because describing your day helps you connect with people and practice the present simple tense naturally.
Yeah, it's something you can use every day, literally.
So let's start simple. A daily routine means the things you do regularly, often at the same time each day.
Like, I wake up at 7. I go to work. I have lunch at noon.
Exactly. These sentences use the present simple tense. I work, I start, I finish.
And if you talk about right now, you switch to the present continuous, like, I'm working. I'm having lunch.
Nicely said. But we'll keep things relaxed. No grammar charts here, just real-life use.
Let's imagine you're talking to a friend online, and they ask, what's your usual day like?
You could say something like, I usually wake up at 7, I make coffee and check my emails, I start work at 9.
Oh, yes, that sounds like me, except I probably start with coffee before checking emails.
Same here. That's universal. Coffee first, emails later.
So, listeners, repeat after us. These are simple and useful. I wake up at 7. I start work at 9. I finish at 5. I have lunch at 12.
Good. Notice that we don't say in before time. We say at 7, at 9, at 5.
Right. That's one of those tiny English details that sound more natural when you practice them often.
Now, Elisa, let's describe a full working day. Want to go first?
Sure. Okay. I usually wake up around 7:30. I make breakfast, feed my cat, and listen to music. Then I start work at 9 a.m.
Nice.
I spend the morning teaching classes or recording voiceovers. Around 1 p.m., I kick a lunch break, usually something light like soup or salad. Then I continue working until 5 or 6.
Sounds like a healthy, balanced day.
Mostly. Sometimes I sneak in a little nap in the afternoon.
Oh, the famous power nap.
Yes, it helps me recharge.
Okay, my turn. I wake up early, around 6:30. I make tea, do some light stretching, and then check my lesson plans.
So productive.
I try. I start teaching at 8:30. In between classes, I review materials or record this podcast.
Then what?
I usually finish around 4 or 5. After that, I go for a short walk and sometimes cook dinner.
You're the responsible one here.
Maybe just a little.
So listeners, notice how both of us used words like usually, sometimes, and then. These are important for describing your routine smoothly.
Right, they're called frequency words, but don't worry about the name, just use them to sound natural.
Let's try some examples together.
Sure.
I usually start work at 9.
I sometimes work on weekends.
I rarely have meetings in the evening.
I always check my email in the morning.
I never skip breakfast.
That one's my favorite. Breakfast is sacred.
Yeah, never skip breakfast. English or not, that's a life rule.
Here's a small tip for beginners. If you're not sure what to say, think of your day in order: morning, afternoon, evening.
Oh yes, that makes it easy to organize your sentences, like a little story.
Exactly. Let's do a quick example together.
Okay, you start.
In the morning, I make tea and prepare for class.
In the afternoon, I teach my students online.
In the evening, I relax and watch a show.
See? Simple, clear, and easy to follow.
And if you want to sound even more natural, add little connectors like after that, then, or later.
Like, I start work at 9, then I have a meeting at 10.
Or I go for a walk after that.
Nice flow.
Now, how about we talk about people with different jobs, how their days sound different in English?
Good idea. Okay, let's imagine a few.
A nurse. I work at a hospital. I start early, around 6 a.m. I check patients and help the doctors.
A driver. I start my route at 8. I drive around the city and deliver packages.
A chef. I work in a restaurant. I prepare meals, train new staff, and make sure everything tastes good.
A student. I go to school every morning. I attend classes, study with friends, and do homework in the evening.
Perfect. These are everyday sentences, and they help you describe your work life confidently.
Sometimes learners forget small words like at or in. For example, they say, I start work 9, instead of I start work at 9.
True. Prepositions are small but powerful. They're like the glue that holds your sentences together.
And you don't have to be perfect. Even native speakers make little mistakes when they talk fast.
That's right. Fluency isn't about perfection. It's about flow.
Hey, Nico, what's one word or phrase that describes your typical workday?
Focused but flexible. How about you?
Creative chaos.
I like that. Every job has its rhythm.
Listeners, you can try this too. Describe your day in one phrase. Maybe busy but fun, or calm and simple. It's a good mini exercise.
That's a great way to personalize your English.
And when you talk to others about your day, it's okay to add small personal touches like, I love mornings, or I need coffee before I start.
Yes, those human details make your English feel alive. Before we wrap this section, let's do a quick mini practice round. Nico, ready? Always.
Fill in the blank. I usually blank at 7.
I usually wake up at 7.
Nice. I always blank before work.
I always make coffee before work.
I sometimes blank after lunch.
I sometimes take a walk after lunch.
Great, you're hired.
Thank you, boss.
So everyone, practice your own sentences like that, morning to night.
In the next section, we'll take your routine into the real world, to the office, or maybe your home workspace.
Yeah, we'll talk about small talk, polite questions, and how to sound friendly and professional.
It's going to be useful and maybe even fun.
Especially if you like coffee and chatting with coworkers.
That's so true.
All right, everyone. Time to move from your home or morning routine to your workplace. Whether you sit at a desk, teach online, or run a small shop, this section is all about talking with coworkers and using English at work.
Yeah, we'll show you how to ask polite questions, make friendly small talk, and sound natural, even if you're working remotely or meeting your boss for the first time.
Basically, this is your How Not to Sound Awkward at Work section.
Exactly. Because sometimes the hardest part of work isn't the work itself. It's talking to people.
Let's start with something small. Imagine you walk into the office in the morning. What do you say?
Easy. Good morning. Or morning.
Right. Just that simple greeting can make your day start warm and friendly.
And if you want to sound extra polite, you can say, Good morning. How are you today?
Yes, that's nice for formal settings, but if you know your coworkers well, hey, morning, how's it going? Feels more natural.
I like that. How's it going? It's casual, friendly, and useful anywhere.
And when you hear someone say it to you, you can answer, good, thanks. How about you?
Let's repeat that one for our listeners. Good, thanks. How about you?
Nice job. You're sounding more fluent already.
You know, sometimes learners worry they need big, fancy sentences to sound professional. But really, polite English is usually short and clear.
So true. Like, could you help me with this? Or, would you mind checking this email?
Oh, yes. Would you mind is my favorite. It sounds gentle, even if you're giving someone a task.
Let's give a few examples for practice. Would you mind closing the window?
Would you mind sending me the report?
Could you help me with this file, please?
Could you show me how to log in?
Notice how we always include please or use soft words like could and would. That makes a big difference in English work culture.
Yeah, in some languages, direct requests are normal, but in English, we like to soften them.
Exactly. Saying, give me the report, sounds rude, but could you send me the report, please, sounds polite and professional.
So tone matters as much as words.
Absolutely.
Let's imagine a short dialogue in an office. I'll be your coworker, okay?
All right, let's go.
Hey, Nico, could you check this document for me when you have time?
Sure, no problem. I'll look at it after lunch.
Thanks. Oh, and would you mind printing 2 copies?
Not at all. I'll do that right away.
Perfect. Simple, polite, friendly.
Yeah, no drama, no stress, just smooth teamwork.
Now let's do a version for online work.
Ah, nice. Like remote meetings or chat messages.
Exactly. Hey, Nico, I just uploaded the slides. Could you take a look before the meeting?
Sure thing. I'll review them in 10 minutes. Thanks for letting me know.
No worries. By the way, how's your morning going?
Pretty good. I just made some coffee, so I'm ready for anything.
That's the spirit.
See, everyone? You can keep things professional and friendly at the same time.
I think that's a big part of English-speaking work culture, being polite but relaxed.
Definitely. It's not about being super formal all the time. It's about respect and clear communication.
And small talk helps a lot. Even a little chat before a meeting makes the mood better.
Oh, yes. Small talk, the secret to surviving work life.
Exactly. It's those little things like, how was your weekend? Or, did you see the game last night?
Yeah. Or, it's so cold today. That one works in every country.
And if you're not sure what to say, here are a few safe small talk questions for work.
All right, let's list them.
How's your day going?
How's your project coming along?
Did you have a good weekend?
Any plans for tonight?
How's the weather over there? Perfect for remote workers.
Yes, the universal question, the weather.
So let's connect this back to what we learned earlier. You can start by saying what you do. I work in marketing. Then add your daily routine. I start at 9 and have meetings in the morning.
And now you can talk with others about their work. That's real conversation.
Exactly. Like, what time do you usually start? Do you work from home? Do you like your job? What's the best part of your workday?
Those are great conversation starters.
And remember, it's not only about asking. You can also respond in a friendly way, like, that sounds busy, or, wow, that must be interesting.
That's right. It shows you're listening and engaged.
Nico, what's a polite way to say, I'm busy, without sounding rude?
Good question. You can say, I'm a bit tied up right now, or I'll get back to you soon.
Oh, yes, that's so useful. I'll get back to you soon means you'll reply later, right?
Exactly. It's polite and respectful of time.
And if someone helps you, don't forget to say thank you. It's small but powerful.
Definitely. In English, thanks, I really appreciate it, sounds warm and natural.
You can also say, that was a big help, or thanks for taking the time.
Those little sentences build good relationships at work.
So let's do a quick mini practice round. Listeners, imagine you're in the office. How would you ask these politely?
I'll give the situation, and you think of the polite question. Ready?
Let's go.
You need a coworker to help with a report.
You could say, could you help me with this report, please?
Perfect. You want to borrow a pen.
Could I borrow your pen for a moment?
Great. You're late for a meeting and want to tell your boss.
I'm sorry, I'll be a few minutes late. Thanks for understanding.
Excellent.
So there you go. Polite, natural, and confident.
And remember, being kind in English always makes communication smoother.
That's so true. Even in online messages, tone matters. Use words like please, thank you, and no problem.
Exactly. Text doesn't have a smile, so your words need to show it.
That's poetic, Nico. Text doesn't have a smile.
Maybe I'll put that on a coffee mug someday.
Please do. I'd buy one.
All right. So, in the next section, we're moving from the present to the future.
Yeah, we'll talk about your career dreams, goals, and how to say them in English.
Because everyone's got something they're working towards.
And English helps you say it clearly.
So, grab that imaginary cup of coffee and meet us in the next part.
I'll bring the sugar.
So, Elisa, we've talked about what people do now, but what about the future? What's your dream job?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. Okay. I think my dream job would be something creative, like designing learning materials or making travel videos that help people learn English around the world.
That sounds perfect for you. You'd basically teach and explore.
Exactly. What about you, Nico?
I've always thought it would be amazing to have a little language cafe. A cozy place where people from different countries can come, chat, and practice English over coffee.
Oh, I love that. It's like a cafe meets classroom. Speak English, sip espresso.
That could be the slogan.
This is a great topic for learners, talking about your dream job or future goals in English. It's something people often ask in interviews or friendly conversations.
Right. So, listeners, if you want to talk about your future, you can start your sentences with phrases like, in the future, I want to, or someday I hope to.
Or my dream is to, and I'd love to. Those are soft, natural ways to talk about your hopes.
Let's give a few examples. I'll start. In the future, I want to work abroad.
My dream is to become a teacher.
Someday, I'd love to have my own company.
See how gentle those sound? They don't feel too formal or too strong.
And if you're talking about short-term plans, you can say, next year I'm planning to, or I'm thinking about.
Like, I'm thinking about changing my job, or I'm planning to study business.
Exactly. The phrase, I'm thinking about, is great. It sounds open, friendly, and not final.
You know what's funny? When we were kids, we had the wildest dream jobs. I wanted to be an astronaut one week and a pastry chef the next.
That's so relatable. I wanted to be a soccer player, but I quickly realized I had 2 left feet.
Oh, yo. But that's what makes dream jobs fun. It's about imagination, not just reality.
Absolutely. And it's good for learners to practice saying these things because it helps with future tense forms.
True. So, listeners, when you say, I will or I'm going to, you're expressing the future.
But here's a tip. In casual English, I'm gonna is super common. Like, I'm gonna look for a new job next year.
Right. But remember, it's spoken English. Don't write gonna in formal situations like emails or job applications.
And if someone asks, what are your future plans? You can answer softly, I'm not sure yet, but I'd like to work with people.
That's a nice way to sound open and thoughtful, not too direct.
Speaking of plans, do you think people's dream jobs change as they get older?
Definitely. When you're young, you might dream big and wide. But as you gain experience, your dreams often become more practical and more meaningful.
That's deep. So maybe your dream job is less about what you do and more about how you feel.
Exactly. It's about purpose, not just position.
And that's something our listeners can talk about too. For example, I want a job that helps people, or I want to feel creative at work.
Or, I hope to find a job that gives me freedom. Those are emotional and personal answers.
I think we should do a little role play. What do you say?
Sure, let's do a short dream job interview.
Okay, I'll be the interviewer. So, Elisa, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself leading a small team, helping students learn languages in new and exciting ways.
Great. Now, more casual version. Imagine it's just a friendly chat.
I'm not sure exactly, but I'd love to keep teaching and maybe travel while I do it.
Perfect. Both are polite, but one feels more conversational.
That's something important. Learners don't always have to sound like they're in a job interview. Sometimes it's okay to say, I'm still figuring it out.
Yes, that's such a natural English phrase. You can say, I'm still figuring things out. It shows you're thoughtful, not lost.
You know what, Nico? This whole idea of dream jobs also connects to motivation. If you love what you do, learning English becomes easier.
That's so true. If your dream job involves talking to people, traveling, or working online, you're already using English as your tool.
That's why we tell our listeners, your English isn't just a language skill, it's part of your dream.
Beautifully said. And maybe the dream doesn't have to be huge. Even small steps, like improving your English little by little, can change your future.
Exactly. Every new word is like a brick in the house of your dream.
That's poetic, Elisa.
Thanks. Maybe my dream job is being a poet, after all.
Why not? You'd be a great one.
So, listeners, here's a small challenge. Tonight, think of one sentence that starts with, "Someday I'd love to," and say it out loud in English.
Don't worry if it sounds simple. What matters is saying it, feeling it, and believing it.
You never know. Your dream might be listening right back to you.
That's a perfect note to end on.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, Elisa, we've talked about jobs, responsibilities, and even future goals. But there's one more thing we can't forget.
Oh, I think I know where you're going with this. Work-life balance, right?
Exactly. Because no matter how much you love your job, if you don't take care of yourself, things can fall apart pretty quickly.
So true. You can't pour from an empty cup.
That's such a nice expression. You can't pour from an empty cup. It means you have to take care of yourself before you can give your best at work.
Exactly. And I think it's something we all struggle with, especially in modern life. Emails, deadlines, messages. It feels like work never stops.
I know that feeling. Sometimes I finish work and keep thinking about it while brushing my teeth.
Oh no. You need a mental off switch, Nico.
Yeah, maybe I should install one.
But that's a great topic for our listeners. How to talk about your free time and relaxation in English.
Right, because when people ask, what do you do after work? Or how do you relax? It's part of natural small talk.
So, listeners, here are a few ways you can answer.
You can say, I usually go for a walk.
Or, I like to spend time with my family.
I watch movies or listen to music.
I cook dinner and then just chill.
Chill is such a great casual word. It just means relax.
Yeah, like, I'm just chilling after work. It sounds easy and natural.
And if you want to sound a little more formal, you could say, I unwind by reading a book, or I relax with some tea.
Ooh, that sounds classy. I unwind with tea. I like that.
I like that.
You know, balance is also about knowing when to stop. In English, we say, don't overwork yourself, or take it easy.
Take it easy is my favorite. It's short, warm, and friendly.
Yeah, it can mean relax, but also don't stress too much. Like, hey, take it easy. You've done enough for today.
So maybe we should remind our listeners it's okay to rest.
Definitely. Rest is not laziness. It's part of a healthy rhythm.
You know, there's even a word for that in English, downtime.
Yes, like I need some downtime this weekend. That means you want quiet, peaceful time to recharge.
And what about hobbies? What do you usually do when you want to unwind?
I love painting and going for evening walks. It helps clear my mind.
That's lovely. I like playing guitar. It's my way to disconnect.
You're so artistic.
Not really, but it keeps me happy.
So listeners, what about you? What do you do after work? Maybe you watch a show, play with your kids, pray, or just sit quietly.
Whatever it is, remember that hobbies are not extra. They're part of your full life.
You know what I've noticed? In some cultures, people feel guilty for resting, like they think they always have to be productive.
True. But in English, we often say, work hard, play hard.
That's such a fun phrase. It means balance. When you work, focus deeply. But when you rest, truly rest.
Exactly. Don't answer emails during your movie night.
Or during dinner. Actually, there's another expression. Leave work at work.
That's a great one. It means when you go home, you stop thinking about your job. You let it stay at the office.
And for learners, it's nice to know these lifestyle phrases. They show you're not just learning English, you're learning how people live and think.
Yeah, and in Western workplaces, people really talk about this idea of balance. Managers might ask, are you getting enough rest? Or do you have time for yourself?
Which is so refreshing. It reminds us that success is not just about money or titles. It's about peace of mind.
You're absolutely right. I think the happiest people are the ones who can say, I worked, I learned, and I still enjoyed my life.
That's such a nice line, Nico. Say it again.
Okay. I worked, I learned, and I still enjoyed my life.
Beautiful. Listeners, you can repeat that to yourself tonight.
So maybe we can give a few balance phrases our listeners can practice.
Sure, like, I try to find time for myself.
I take weekends to recharge.
I don't check work messages after 8 p.m.
I believe in quality rest.
That's a good one. Quality rest.
And of course, gratitude plays a big part too.
Oh, yes. Taking a moment each day to say, I'm grateful for my job, or I'm grateful for what I learned today. That changes everything.
It really does. Gratitude helps you see your work as part of your growth, not just stress.
That's something I tell my students. Don't say, I have to work. Try saying, I get to work.
That's powerful. Same action, totally different feeling.
And maybe at the end of the day, balance isn't about perfect timing. It's about kindness to yourself.
That's the real secret, isn't it? You can always adjust, but you can't grow if you're exhausted.
So, listeners, take a slow breath right now.
You've worked, you've learned English with us, and you've made time for yourself. That's balance right there.
Exactly. You're doing enough. You are enough.
Thank you for staying with us through this whole series. We hope you feel a little more confident talking about your job, your routine, and your life in English.
And maybe a little more peaceful, too.
Remember, your English is growing, just like your life, step by step.
And we're proud of you. So now, as we end this journey together, take a quiet moment.
Feel how far you've come. You've learned how to talk about your job, your routines, your dreams, and now your balance.
You've practiced real phrases like, I work as, I usually, I'm thinking about, and I try to find balance.
That's a lot of progress. You've not just learned vocabulary, you've learned how to express your life in English.
And maybe that's what true fluency means. Being able to describe your days, your hopes, and your quiet moments.
If you're listening in bed, let your mind drift a little. Picture yourself waking up tomorrow, calm and ready.
You pour your coffee, stretch, and start your day with confidence.
Work feels lighter because you know the words to describe it.
And you know that English is part of your world now. Not a test, but a companion.
We hope you carry this calm feeling with you wherever you go.
Keep learning gently. Keep speaking bravely.
And keep finding joy in small, simple things.
Thank you for being here with us.
Until next time,
Stay kind. Stay balanced.
and keep shining one word at a time.